We're rocking our way through another Tuesday. Yoo-hoo! Toast N Jam is back on the air for another weekly podcast presented by Valley City State University. Always good to have you along. I'm Tim Ost, or Toast. This is Paul McDonald, or Jam. He's always rocking.
Oh, yeah. I'm jamming.
Us old rockers like to rock.
Hey, who you calling old?
Well, okay. Well, I thought all rockers are old.
They are. The ones that we grew up with are now, yeah. Exactly. All their concerts are sponsored by Geritol.
I believe that. We broadcast from the second floor of the Rhodes Science Center on the VCSU campus. Our show this week, a couple of students going to the DECA Nationals. Paul, I'm going to have you introduce, okay?
Should I?
Yeah.
All right. I will introduce. Well, we have senior Sari Monilaws. Sari. Hey, Larry, there's a good one. Sarah Monilaws. And we also have freshman Katie Jones joining us. Now, is it Absaraka where you're from?
Yes.
Okay, well, you'll get into that here in a minute. We're going to have you do a background. But these young ladies are DECA students heading to nationals.
Hey, that's great. That's super. But before we do that,
we'll do our
little sports wrap up here. Do you have something?
It's more of a weather forecast than it is sports right now.
I know.
But we'll just get through it real quick. Highliners open up baseball season. They defeated Carrington on Friday at Charlie Brown 13-3. They were supposed to be in Carrington tonight. Their field is not playable. They'll be back at Charlie Brown for a doubleheader tonight at 5:30 with the Carrington and Valley City. And then on Thursday, it's going to be, if you like baseball, come to Charlie Brown on Thursday. There'll be more than likely a Viking doubleheader and then a Highlander doubleheader on Thursday at Charlie Brown. Softball team, they haven't played since the 20th of March. Their game tonight, they play Central Cass, defending state champs, 7 championships in the last 14 years, and they've been in the state title game 11 of the last 14 years. Central Cass has. And they'll be at Central Cass. It was supposed to be here, but that will be at the turf field at Central Cass. Tennis opened up yesterday. They won 7-2 over Shanley. Of course, they're the only athletic team at Valley City High School that's still in the EDC and still single A because there's no tennis in Class B. They've got Wahpeton at home tomorrow, or on Thursday, not tomorrow, but Thursday. They have got Wahpeton at home. Track getting their first outdoor meet today at North at the North Spartan Invite. So they're finally going to get a chance to go outside. Golf was supposed to be somewhere in, I think, Ashley today. That got canceled. Now they're going to be in Oaks Monday for their first meet of the season for golf. Viking baseball, they split here against Dakota State their last 2 games, and then they went to Bismarck State this past weekend and split that 4-game series. They are going to be taking on Mayville tomorrow at 2 p.m., 9-inning game at Charlie Brown Field. And then again, a possibility of Mayville coming back to Valley City Thursday for a doubleheader. Stay tuned. Stay on the website, social media for VCSU, and we'll keep you updated on all the changes.
Weather looks good for those 2 days.
Those 2 days look good. Friday, Saturday, not so much. That's why they might move things around. Softball, they were in Dickinson last weekend, got swept by the Blue Hawks, then came home and played the Bismarck State. Won the first game 15-3, lost the second game 4-3. They've got Mayville now tomorrow at home, doubleheader at 1 and 3. And they're supposed to go to Montana this weekend. That might get moved around because the weather's really bad right now in Montana. Track, they're at the Bison Invite this past weekend. 25 personal bests by the Vikings. And Frida Barrera, we've talked about her during cross-country and indoor season, and Katie's seen her up close. And another school record in the 800 for Frida Barrera. So now she's got another school record. Broke it by almost 2 seconds. The school record in the 800. They are at the Dewey Dene Classic in Aberdeen on Thursday, and then they have the multi-event conference championships Monday in Dickinson. There you go. And golf. Golf was in Mitchell, South Dakota, and Colin, my assistant, who's also the head golf coach, still working on it. Their scoring kind of went down out in Mitchell yesterday, so he's working on finishing off the scoring and how they did in their second meet of the spring. They've got one coming up in Dickinson this weekend, and then they head to Arizona for their conference meet at the end of the month.
Yeah, weather's pretty good down there in the Banana Belt.
It is. It is. Very much so.
Down in Sioux Falls last weekend, they had 80 on last Friday. That was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous, yeah. So there you go. There's your sports update.
I'm getting a little antsy. We just got to keep the 60s, 70s around for a few days at a time, longer than what we're getting right now. So how about the Minnesota Twins? How about our Twins?
First place.
First place, 10-7. Beat the Red Sox.
Yeah, 13-6, 14.
13-7,
Yeah.
13-7, and sorry, Eric, but the Red Sox are looking
They're not good right now.
not yet.
Yeah, right.
They'll show up. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
UND hockey loses in Frozen Four semifinals. They looked a little slow that night. Skated really slow. I don't know what happened.
They lose to Denver, and then Denver won the
They
championship.
lost to Wisconsin.
But Denver won the championship.
Denver won the championship again.
Okay. Denver's going to be a hotbed because the Colorado Avalanche should have a good shot at winning the Stanley Cup, so that's going to be a hotbed of hockey here this month.
And I don't know if I want to be a coach at Fargo Shanley. Oh, I hit a spot
Not right
there,
now.
didn't I?
Not right now.
Ooh.
Not right now.
They let go of the boys and girls basketball coaches. Girls coach took them to state twice, 2 years in a row, last 2 years, and finished 16-10. Are they a little spoiled over in Shanley?
I don't touch those kinds of topics.
That's true. You have family ties to Shanley.
So I got to be nice with Shanley.
Okay. Well, our guests today, Katie Jones and Sarah Monilaws. First of all, girls, welcome to the show. How about a little background on yourselves? Where you grew up, where you went to school, what brought you to Valley City State? You can move into the mic.
Give us a bio.
A little bio of yourself.
Want me to go first?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Well, my name's Sarah Monilaws. I'm from Absaraka, like we mentioned. I'm actually a graduate of Central Cass as well, so I've been a part of that championship softball team. What else did you want to know about me?
What brought you to VCSU?
Yeah.
Well, I came to VCSU because I have family that came here. You probably recognize the last name.
Yeah, John?
Yep.
Yeah. What's that relation?
He's my cousin.
He's your cousin. Okay.
Yep. And so that was one reason why I kind of knew VCSU, have heard of it, and I was like, oh, well, I'll go tour. And I came here, and I really liked the campus, liked how close to home it was, and I don't regret coming here.
A tour does it every time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I had a daughter the same way. Was going to go to UND. She had her heart set on UND. We went up there. I said, "You sure you don't want to check out VCSU?" Oh, okay. She was sold.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yes.
Katie.
Well, my name is Katie Jones. I'm from right here in Valley City, and I went to Valley City High School and graduated from there last year. And I chose VCSU for their track team.
What do you do in track?
Sprints.
Sprints. You're fast.
Yeah.
That's debatable.
Oh. So what are you majoring in?
Applied kinesiology.
Okay.
Gesundheit.
And Sarah, how about you? What do you
Corporate communications.
explain?
It's just communications with a corporate concentrate, and then I also have minors in marketing and digital design.
Okay. Very good. Well, let's talk about the DECA. And Sarah, how did you get started in DECA?
I actually joined DECA my sophomore year of college. I never did it in high school. It just didn't seem very intriguing to me in high school, and I don't know why, but Kiara and Chloe, who were our presidents at the time, my sophomore year, did a very good job convincing me to check it out, because at that point I had taken some business classes, and I was like, cool, well, I'll see what DECA is. Why not? Why not? And I'm so glad I did, because I had so much fun. I made it to nationals my sophomore year that year, too, so that was kind of crazy to go your first year, but it's been truly fun.
Okay.
I wish I would have joined it sooner.
So do I dare ask you, what does DECA stand for?
Is it like Distributive Education Clubs of America?
Right on. You
It was
got
more of a test.
Yeah, a little test there. You know. So what do you compete? I mean, what do you have different things that you can compete in, or what? What do you compete in?
So there's role play events, prepared events, and team events. So I do an individual role play, usually in hotel and lodging, and that's just kind of hotel industry-based topics that you have to kind of answer a problem for. And then we did a team event with event planning, and I've also done that before with previous DECA members who have graduated. And that one's really fun. You just kind of plan an event based on the scenario and the requirements for it.
Katie, how did you start?
I started my sophomore year in high school, actually, and I just kind of stuck with it. I went to high school nationals 2 years in a row, and I just really enjoyed it. And so Sarah convinced me to join this year because there aren't very many people in DECA, and there should be a lot more. But I was like, you know what? I don't have anything really better to do, so might as well.
And what do you compete in?
I do the individual role play in travel and tourism, and then we do our event planning team role play.
How many categories are there?
A lot.
A lot of them, I bet, huh?
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of to tailor to everybody's interests because you don't even have to be in business to do DECA because there's something that you can find that interests your hobbies, sports. A lot of people do sports marketing just to kind of do something with their favorite teams.
How do you get to nationals? Where did you compete?
We competed in Fargo at the Holiday Inn on 13th
Is that
Avenue.
all the big schools and everybody?
Yep, all the
Okay.
universities that have DECA programs in North Dakota go there. We're there for 2 days. And then if you make top 5 in your individual event, you go. And if you make top 4 in your team event, you go.
Is this your first trip to the nationals?
No, this is my third.
Third. Old timer. You're well seasoned. You know what to
Yes.
expect, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Katie, how about you? First time?
This is my first college one, yes.
A little nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. You're going against probably some of the top people in the country, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people attend that thing? Do you know?
A lot.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's a lot. It's a big group.
Where are the nationals?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Ever been there?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, they got.
That's
And it's
kinda-
always there too, if memory serves. Or does it move around?
It moves around every year. So my first year we were in Austin. Last year we were in San Francisco.
Okay.
And this year, yeah, Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Wow.
Oh yeah. You and I, Sarah, have talked about this a little bit before. The project, you don't know until you get there, right? What your project's going to be. How tough is that to have to? And then how much time do you guys have to prepare after you find out?
Well, it's a little bit stressful because you truly don't know how to prepare. You just kind of have to know the overall basics of your competition. Like, okay, I know I'm going to probably have to do this and this and this. But we get an hour to prepare, and we get to work together. We can use any kind of internet, social media, whatever to help us too. So that's kind of nice.
And that hour goes pretty fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, the fastest hour of my life. When I take naps, they don't go by that quick.
But you've done it so many times, you kind of have a handle on what you're going to take care of right away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
that
is
helps a
nice.
lot.
It does, yeah.
So how did you do in the past in the nationals?
She competed.
I competed at nationals. I went.
Thank you for participating.
Yeah. Yes.
But you have a handle of it now, and you're probably going in with a little different mindset.
Yeah, and this is my first time going in with a team event. I've just done individuals, so this will be kind of new for me too in that sense.
Katie, you've done the state stuff. Have you went to nationals too in high school?
Yep.
Yeah. Is that any different? Is that going to be any different? Tougher? Easier? Same?
Well, to the collegiate level is definitely smaller than the high school level, so I've heard that before, and even going to the state conference for high school, it is smaller, but it still is just as competitive.
You're a state officer, aren't you?
I am.
What is your office?
I'm the North Dakota Collegiate DECA Vice President.
Okay, and you're not going to be president next year because you're done, right?
Yes, Paul, thanks for reminding me.
Hey, I just, I like to do that kind of stuff.
Oh, by the way, where is your office? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
It's the dorm room or
It's a dorm
wherever
room,
you
yeah.
live, I guess. Anyway.
What does that entail as a vice president at the state level? What do your duties entail?
So it kind of depends every year. So each officer team sets goals every year. So our goal was to kind of just grow collegiate DECA, try to reach out to chapters and get them more involved with DECA, and then also try to hopefully expand it to other universities and colleges who don't have DECA chapters, because there's a few of them that don't in North Dakota.
Right.
So that was our main goal. And then my main responsibilities now have just been keeping up with the collegiate DECA Instagram and social media. I've been in charge of that my whole reign, and then just planning events with the DECA officers, getting us all together, helping out with high school stuff.
How many,
Go ahead.
no, I was going to say, how many members, did you say it, or maybe I missed it, how many members in DECA here at VCSU?
There's 3 of us.
3.
Yeah, we got to grow that number.
Yeah.
Amber,
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
this, Aberly is the advisor, isn't she?
Yep.
And so I know she'll watch this after I tell her who's been on. She'll watch and let you guys know and critique. How do you go about recruiting? Katie, how would you, as a freshman now, how would you go about recruiting and try to get students to join DECA?
I feel like social media is probably our biggest chance at recruiting members and just getting our name out there, because not many people really know about DECA here, and they're like, oh, I've never even heard of that even in high school. So I think just getting our name out and showing them that's actually a really cool thing to join.
How does this prepare you for the world? I mean, after college, how is this going to prepare you?
I think it's really good for like job interviews and stuff because like you don't always know what kind of questions they're going to ask you going in. So it's like good to come up with like on the spot questions and just really quick thinking.
Doesn't
Yeah.
hurt to have that on the resume too. Hey,
Yeah.
DECA Nationals, you know, I mean, I'm sure that helps out too.
Yeah. Well, I think it's really good for problem solving too, because and sometimes in the workforce you're not going to get weeks to solve a problem. You're going to have one just thrown at you and like, we need this done ASAP. So I think that kind of helps you with quick thinking and being on your toes.
When you go as a team now, do you each have a different job, or you know what you're supposed to do with your project, and you know what you're supposed to do? What is there, or is it we get our project, we get our scenario, how do we want to tackle this? Take us through the process.
Well, at State, it kind of was just like that. We read it, and I was like, okay, how about I do this, and then you start with this. And then as we're working, I'm like, we kind of collaborate on ideas, like, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? Like, oh, shoot, we haven't started this. Do you have time to do that, or do you want me to do this? So we kind of handle that, and then at the end, we come together, put it all into one presentation that we're going to present to the judges, go over our main talking points, make sure we've hit everything that we need to from the case study, and then just go in, kind of knowing who's going to do what, share our information, things like that.
Yeah, and it's always teamwork too when you're working with a team, you know.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
kind of agree with each other to get through it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know what they judge on, Katie? Kind of what they look for?
Like we get like a rubric, and so it's like broken down into like how you presented, and if you hit all of the key, like what key indicators I think is
key
what they're
performance
called.
indicators.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then like making sure that you're not like staring at your screen the whole time, and you're actually making eye contact and just like having a good presentation.
It's like in the business world. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you said. Is getting you ready for the business world. Is when you make those presentations to a client, they don't want you doing this.
Yeah.
Look at me and talk to me, not at me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still a lot of eye to eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, in face. How many judges are judging you at that time? Do you know?
It's usually 2,
Yeah.
but sometimes it can be 1.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're visible?
Yep.
Okay.
You sit across them kind of like this, and you present.
Okay.
You're presenting it to them.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Okay.
it'd be like if Paul was Katie, this is how we're sitting, our computer's here, and we're talking to you guys as the judges.
Okay.
Got it. That's pretty close.
That is eye contact. That is definitely up close and personal. And then I suppose they're reading body language and
Yeah.
seeing, you talk about eye contact, but are you fidgeting or are you?
Confidence
Yeah.
also, you know, that's probably what you're judged on too, a lot of it. Just being confident and making that presentation.
Yep.
Yep.
Big, big
Absolutely.
time. And then after nationals, is there world or what?
After nationals, it's graduation.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, and nationals is before because nationals coming up here in a couple of weeks, right?
We leave this Friday for nationals.
Okay. Getting time,
Yeah.
getting down there.
Yeah.
What do you like most about VCSU?
I like the close-knit like family like kind of feel that it has here. Like you kind of just know everybody on campus, and
Know the
like,
teachers too. you
Yeah,
know.
like you can have a really good connection with all of your professors, and it's just really nice.
I'd have to agree because, I can walk into any building, say hi to any faculty, professor, student. They know me, I know them. We can have a conversation. And at a bigger university, you just don't get something like that. So I love that everybody knows everybody here.
And now you are a recruiting tool for
Yeah.
VCSU, as you know. What would you tell high school students that are graduating this year? What would you say about VCSU? What would be the first thing that you tell them? Is that what you just mentioned, or would there be other things?
Yeah.
I would start with that for sure. That it feels like home. You walk there, you feel comfortable. You know, people there want to see you succeed. Just like when you go home to your parents, they want to see you be the best version of yourself. So, it definitely feels like that when you come here.
Was cost a factor?
Yeah, it was definitely one of the more affordable institutions I looked at because I toured a few other campuses, some private schools, and this one definitely was like, I won't have to pay off student loans for 50 years.
And a lot of scholarship options too.
Yes,
you know, that-
for sure.
Exactly. Okay.
Are you running track right now, or are you on the injured list?
I'm on the injured list.
I thought so. Okay.
In a spring like this, that's not a bad thing.
No, but you still help out. I know you still work with the
Yep.
with the
Yeah, I
with
still
Juan
film
his
and
group.
everything. So.
Okay,
Okay.
because we got the Twilight meet coming up here on the 21st.
Yep.
Weather's going to be great.
Yes, it is.
Hopefully.
Katie,
Hopefully.
Sarah, anything else you'd like to tell Mom and Dad?
Thanks for sending me here.
Yeah, no kidding. No, hey, we're glad
Thanks,
you're here.
Mom.
Yeah, we're glad you're here, and I know VCSU is glad you're here too. So, thank you for being with us today. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Good luck the rest of the way. Any job leads, Sarah?
I have my first interview coming up this week as well.
Okay.
So
Doing what?
it's a marketing consultant position.
There you go.
Nice.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hey, you'll do fine. I know you will. Thank you, ladies, and good luck at the national tournament.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Great stuff. You can hang around if you want. If you have to leave, you can go. But we're just going to kind of wrap up our show here with some stuff.
Our stuff.
Today in sports history.
Thanks, you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
College students have things to do. They got to
Yeah,
get
they
rolling.
do. They've got classes to think
Yep,
about. Too.
exactly.
And lunch isn't too far away either. Today in sports history, on this day in 1910, U.S. President William Howard Taft begins the tradition of throwing that ceremonial first pitch on opening day of the baseball season at National Park in Washington, D.C. 1910.
Wow.
On this day in 1955, 26-year-old catcher outfielder Elston Howard becomes the first African American to play for the New York Yankees. He was there for a while.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. On this day, 1974, 38th U.S. Masters Tournament, Gary Player wins the second of his 3 Masters titles. Kind of goes in with the guy that just won this weekend, too.
Yeah.
2 strokes ahead of Dave Stockton and Tom Weiskopf. In 1966, the 60th U.S. Masters Tournament, Englishman Nick Faldo wins his 3rd Masters. He's one of, is there 4 now?
There are 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you had Gary Player, Nick Faldo, Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I think there's 5 maybe.
That have
Yeah.
That have done what?
Nicholas, the green jacket, I know.
that Nicholas. Yeah.
Yeah. The Masters.
Right.
Nicholas is in there, Tiger Woods, and then, of course, this weekend,
Rory McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy. Yeah. 2019, well, first of all, 2020 or 2002 Masters Tournament, Tiger Woods becomes the 3rd player to claim back-to-back Masters. Interesting how they went back-to-back, too.
Yeah.
83rd U.S. Masters in 2019, Tiger wins his 5th Masters title. 5th. Wow. And 2024 U.S. Masters Tournament, world #1 golfer Scottie Scheffler. His 2nd Masters in 3 years. So there you go. And he almost got it again.
And he had, what, it was a 65.
Yeah.
It was a bogey-free round.
Yeah.
And he was not entirely happy with the question that was raised to him in the post-game press conference. Oh,
He
man.
just hangs around, and don't let him hang around because he'll get you.
He'll get you.
At the end,
Yeah. And Rory got off to a sluggish start on Sunday.
Yeah, he did.
Made things interesting.
Yeah. Birthdays today. Pete Rose, born on this day, 1941, passed away last year, or 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah. Cincinnati Reds. Sad part about that, of course, banned for gambling. Will he ever be in the Hall of Fame? I wonder.
I don't know. I don't
2
know.
guys that should be there: Pete Rose, Roger Maris.
And for 2 different reasons that they're not.
Right. David Justice, celebrating a birthday today, is 59. Greg Maddux, another baseball player, 59 today as well. 1967, Mike Trombley was born. Twins. Yeah. And another pitcher has a birthday today, Steve Avery, Atlanta Braves. And let's see, born on this day, 1995, Baker Mayfield, quarterback, Heisman Trophy. Birthdays. Other birthdays, Loretta Lynn, born on this day, 1935.
Old miner's daughter.
Country singer, first woman to earn the CMA's Entertainer of the Year award. Julie Christie, born on this day, 1941. That sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Zhivago.
Mm-hmm.
Richie Blackmore, talking about rockers. Deep Purple, born on this day, 1945. Brad Garrett, born on this day, 1960. Everybody Loves Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah Gellar, born on this day, 1977. actress Buffy and the Vampire Slayer. Joke of the day.
Oh, yeah. And you said it's a good one, the girls this week.
That's a good one. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Granddaughters of Minot. Here we go. What is the difference between a fish and a piano? What is the difference between a fish and a piano?
Something about tune.
You're on the right track. You're on the right track, I think.
A tuna?
You can't tuna fish.
I knew it was going that direction. Let's go to that direction.
You can't tuna fish.
Sorry, Charlie.
Oh, way to go. Granddaughters of Minot. Hello, how are you doing?
Oh.
Okay, is there anything for us? A final word from you, or two or three?
Again, a lot of moving parts for Valley City State University sports, so just keep an eye on VCSUVikings.com, Instagram, X/Twitter, Facebook. A lot of changes. We'll keep them updated as we go. When we get word from the coaches, we'll pass it along so you can keep track of what's going on with Viking athletics, because, as I said, it's a lot of moving parts going on here. The season's almost done. Here it is, the 14th of April, and conference is in a month.
What about graduation? About a month away?
16th of May is commencement. Will be at W. Osmond Fieldhouse. So that's coming up in a month and 2 days.
Okay, well, that's going to do it for another Toast N Jam presented by Valley City State. Thanks to our guests today, VCSU students Katie Jones and Sarah Monilaws. Good luck at the DECA Nationals. That's exciting stuff.
It is. It is.
Louisville, Kentucky.
They'll have fun.
Yeah, I think so. Also, big thing that always happens for us every week is the production team. They get it done. And Mark Potts, thank you so much. You already did your final words.
I did.
You sure you don't have any others? Just one final word or something, or do
just remember Spotify and Apple Podcast, VCSU YouTube page. You can find clips on our social media throughout the week. But again, when you go to those pages, if you haven't already, subscribe, like us, and subscribe. That's the biggest thing. We love to get those subscriptions, and then keep track of whatever is going on at Valley City State University on that YouTube page and also on social media.
Okay, partner. Thank you, Paul McDonald. I'm Tim Ost, Toast N Jam, saying bye-bye for now. Have a great and meaningful week. We will see you on the flip side.